Doesn't everybody seem to be worried about these new central bank digital currencies? Is the concern warranted? What does it mean for you? What does it mean for me? Will we be able to hold gold and silver in the future? What will happen to the price of gold and silver? Will we have any privacy left after the big central banks of the world implement their central bank digital currencies? We need to talk about this. Let's go. Do you know what a central bank digital currency is? No, none of us know for sure because the Federal Reserve has given us very little information to date. Will it be just an electronic version of our traditional dollar, paper dollar, coins made out of metal, or will it be something completely different? Will it be based on blockchain technology, or will it be just a traditional ledger? We don't know for sure, but what we do know is this, and I want to quote this from an article from Cointelegraph. CBDCs appear to be more than just a digital native replica of traditional notes and coins. According to several public statements, some governments see CBDCs as programmable money, vehicles for monetary and social policy. That's interesting. That might limit their use to fundamental necessities, specific areas, or defined periods, in addition to solving the challenge of more comprehensive financial inclusion. So this is getting interesting. Let's talk about how this might affect you and me directly. For instance, will the new digital currency be completely different from the old dollars? Will we have new dollars, which are digital, and old dollars, which are the traditional paper money? And how will debts get transferred? That's a big, big deal. Will student loan debt, will mortgage debt, will consumer debt, will it get transferred from the old dollars to the new digital dollars? What about government debt? Remember, we have like $32 trillion in government debt. Will that get transferred from old dollars to new dollars? Or will the United States say, sorry guys, all those bonds that we issued, all that money that you gave us, well, we're going to pay that back in old dollars. And since we're using new dollars now, those old dollars, well, they're not quite as valuable as the new dollars. And by the way, we have a very powerful military, so if you don't like it, well, tough love. I saw a video the other day that they put up a big construction fence around the United States Federal Reserve there in Washington, D.C. People said it's because they're doing a major remodel. I think it might be to keep all the unicorns in there because they are going to be blowing out so much unicorn fart dust in the coming 5 years. It's going to be incredible. And what about this? Physical metals, silver, gold, platinum, palladium. What's going to happen to the price of metals when this new CBDC gets implemented? Are they going to get rid of this? Are they going to turn this into electronic? No. They've tried that for 5,000 years and have never been successful. All types of new money schemes have come and gone. The metals have always held their value. As a matter of fact, some people think that precious metals could skyrocket upon the news that a CBDC is officially being implemented because it might just offer one of the last forms of private money on the planet. And on that regard, will we lose our privacy when CBDCs are implemented? I think it's hard to argue that we won't lose more of a degree of our privacy under the system. They're talking about, the government knowing everything that is spent within this new monetary system down to the penny, and the possibility that the central banks could actually control what we spend certain amounts of our CBDCs on. Food, maybe entertainment, whatever. It sounds like there will be a loss of control, but I do think it's important for us to remember, right? We are kind of controlled already at this point. We all carry around smartphones. It tracks where we go. If we actually knew the amount of data that they actually have on us, we probably would be shocked. Not to mention there's surveillance cameras everywhere you go. People have Ring doorbell cameras on their house. I mean, yes, I do believe that the CBDC will take away a little bit of the freedom that most of us have. But look, if we're honest, that's already been shrinking significantly over the last 20 years. I'll make a promise to you right now. I will never charge you any central bank digital currency to come here to Ron's Basement. It's always free, and I always appreciate when you join me. You are special. You're smart. Leave a comment in the comment section below. This is a wide open subject. We can all learn from each other, and oftentimes you think of things that I don't think of and the other people don't think of. So please participate. If you enjoy my content, subscribe. Please give the video a thumbs up. And there's a lot of concern out there regarding confiscation of precious metals when the CBDC is implemented. And look, that's warranted, right? We know this has happened in the past in our country. Roosevelt in the 30s confiscated everybody's gold. There's also the idea that the CBDC will be implemented at a period when we're having a big crisis in the country. And that'll be used as cover, and they'll say, oh, this is the best thing we need to do. This is good for you. Oh, and by the way, you need to turn in all your precious metals, all your paper money, any coins you have. This is the future. You better get with the program or you're going to be left behind or you're going to go to jail. Look, I don't know how all that's going to play out. I would like to think that our government will still allow us to have a certain level of independence and privacy. We'll see how it all works out. That's what I know about CBDCs right now. Honestly, it is a little scary, but we'll see how this all works out. I'll be here for you through it all. Don't forget, I'll put out a new video every day. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.